Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. So today's topic which we are going to discuss is difference between static testing and dynamic testing. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So what we understand with static testing is means static something which is not running or which is not under running state or which is not being executed. So something which we can analyze from the word static is something is not running or something is not moving, and while in the case of dynamic, something is moving definitely. Dynamic, something is moving, something is running. Dynamic and static thing. So in the static, we can conclude that in static testing, the code is not under the execution, or the code is not. Sorry, what is this? Okay. Okay, let me check. Oh, okay, code is not under execution. Okay, so we can say that when a code is not means in the static testing, code is not under execution, while in dynamic testing we can say code is under execution. Means, or we can say code is being executed, or code is under state of running state. Okay. 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 So coming to the next point, it's like when static testing means when code is not under execution or not running state, and static testing is being performed at a very early stage, in the case of in the early stage of development, when software development is being done. So we can say that early stage, early early stage of development, this static testing is done, while dynamic testing is performed at the later stage of development, when the whole development is done and testing team start executing the code and start finding out the bugs. So this is the dynamic testing is being performed. So later stage of development, this dynamic testing is being performed. Okay, so static testing prevents mainly defects. Means when this static testing is being performed at the very early stage, so it is done to prevent. Okay, to prevent defects, because it's being performed at the very early stage. So to for the prevention of defects, it is being performed, while dynamic testing is being performed to bugs find bugs, which we used to get to know when code is being executed, and we get to know that it's working fine or not. So in the dynamic testing, we basically are finding the bugs. Okay, and static testing performed definitely at the early stage, so we can say before code deployment. I'm just writing over here only before code development, code deployment. This is done, and this is later stage of development. So we can say after deployment of code, this is being performed. Means dynamic testing is being performed after when code is in the environment. So static testing is less costly because it's being performed at early stage. So means if we find some bug or some issues at the early stage, so definitely it would be less costly as compared to the dynamic testing. Because if we are finding uh, a bug at a later stage or at when we have deployed the code and we are finding some bug at the later stage of, so definitely to fix that bug we need higher cost. Okay. And static testing includes like walkthrough and reviews, inspection, something means all these kind of thing is being performed, so we can say it includes walkthrough. These are the different reviews we I will cover these thing later on. Let's discuss this thing first. Like reviews, inspection is being performed under the static testing, while in dynamic testing we are mainly focused on like functional testing only, and non-functional as well non Okay, non-functional testing is also performed under this dynamic testing only. And as static testing is means we don't need to run any code, so we can say it takes shorter time to execute, shorter time to execute, or shorter time to for the testing. While it in the dynamic testing it takes a longer time as compared to static testing, because in this we have to run code and we need to give a different test cases and to find a bug, so it takes a longer time as compared to static testing. Okay. And in this static testing we can say it discover variety of bugs and mainly, and while in case of dynamic testing it exposed the bugs which are not we are not to figure out during the static testing. And if we talk about the examples, like examples is uh, verification is a part of static testing only, and which is being done by QAs, QA quality assurance team, while this dynamic testing is done by the testing team only. And we can say example, if we have to give an example of validation can be given over this point of time. So validation by testing team testing team is done. So this is the whole topic of which we have discussed, our difference between static testing and dynamic testing. Hope you liked this discussion. If you liked, please hit the like icon and please comment your thoughts. Have a great day ahead and please do subscribe.